19 is the time right now. For months, we've been telling you about the experiences of job seekers in the region. The market is tough. We know that. Job seekers are dealing with the lowest hiring rate in 2 decades, and there are more unemployed workers than jobs available.
It's a really sad state of affairs for our neighbors here. To get a competitive edge, though, some are turning to plastic surgery. Our Larry Miller, host of Federal Workforce Fallout on WUSA 9 Plus, spoke with Mimi Montgomery of Axios to talk about her recent eye-opening report.
Your reporting recently is pointing out something really interesting about how far current workers, those that are looking for work, even those that are looking to maintain their jobs, just how far they're willing to go to keep themselves competitive.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you touched on this a little bit just now, but it is hyper competitive in Washington's white collar job market right now, right? We saw a ton of people get laid off earlier this year because of the DOGE cuts and because of a lot of these cuts in federal spending, which impacted a lot of contractors and big companies. And so there's a ton of people in the market right now, all very qualified, highly competent people who are all sort of elbowing each other for the same positions, right? So people are sort of doing anything they can to gain a competitive edge. And so I recently spoke with a local plastic surgeon, Navin Singh, who told me that he has seen a ton of people come in to get some tune-ups, shall we say, before they get their new LinkedIn headshots. So like a little bit of Botox or a little bit of fillers. And all these people are really wanting to make sure that they look as young and as fresh and as hireable as possible before they take their headshots and send in their resumes to these jobs.
Oh, and how far are people going? I mean, we're talking about maybe just a little retouch, but I mean, are we even talking about plastic surgery as well, too?
So he said that one of his clients who got a new government job earlier this year after having been, either laid off or what have you, came to Dr. Singh afterwards and said, I think my facelift is the thing that got me hired. So it sounds like some of these people are going full out with, entirely new faces for this kind of thing.
Wow. And I'd imagine with that, it's not cheap. I mean, they're spending some money, too.
Right. It was interesting. I talked to him and he said that he has seen some people wanting to pull back on some of the less expensive things like Botox and whatnot because maybe of the government shutdown or because, they had been laid off. But he also, on the other hand, is seeing some people use this downtime where, perhaps they were furloughed or perhaps they were laid off for an extended period of time to be like, you know what, like I've saved up the money for this. I'm going to go and do that big procedure that I've wanted to have for a really long time.
Thanks.
No.
And we will share more of Larry's interview with Mimi Montgomery of Axios coming up in our 7 o'clock hour on WUSA 9 mornings on WUSA 9 Plus. So be sure to tune in tonight at 7 p.m. on WUSA 9 Plus for a new episode of Federal Workforce Fallout. This week, Larry speaks with Dr. Vanessa Weaver about how the holiday blues is impacting former federal workers and other job seekers this season.
Larry also speaks with the executive director of NeighborShare and how the online platform is connecting those who want to help some of our neighbors in need with a safe way to do so. You'll see that tonight on Federal Workforce Fallout, streaming 7 p.m. WUSA 9 Plus.